folks, Kathy Williams-Devries here, bringing you another video in my series of video on the Klose 633 practical daily exercises. We're up to 251 going to 300. A lot of these exercises are fantastic left hand work. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zoom in so all you can see is my fingers, because I'm sure you don't want to see my face. And we'll get started. Zoom in a little more. Okay, so 251 prepares us for E flat minor triad. Notice that I'm just rolling to that B flat. That's all you need to do. You don't need to really move the finger any more than that. 252 is part of the diminished chord. See how I'm keeping it mainly in the left hand. 253 is the dominant seventh. And I'm just going to adjust the camera down a little bit further so that we can really zoom in on those fingers. And then we've got the major and minor ninth. See how I'm keeping it in the one hand. We then have D sharp minor seventh. Again, see how I'm just rolling up to the A and leaving it all in the left hand. 256 and 257, very, very easy, just E to F. And 257. But watch my thumb. It's not travelling far at all. 258 is the E minor triad going over the break. You really want to coordinate between the E and the B. That's quite challenging for a person who's just deciding to go over the break. 259, we're dealing in wider intervals. That's quite a nasty little one, really. You're having to move quite a lot of fingers at once, especially when you're going the down the octave. 260 is another nice little left hand exercise. As is 261. Klose keeps going on about this fingering for the E flat. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's almost a quarter tone sharp, so don't do it. Instead, keep it all in the and again just gently roll up to the A. Going over the break now, preparing us for E major in 262. Note that I use this B. You can use this one, but I prefer to keep it in the one hand. 263. Again, I'm hardly using, I'm just lightly rolling over to those keys. 264. So my hands are hardly moving at all, especially on the throat tones. 265 looks interesting. Again, very good around the throat tones and around G sharps and A's. 266 goes over the break. And has quite a jazz feel to it. Again, see how little I'm moving my hands. And actually you can leave the right hand down. B, A sharp, B, G sharp, you can leave that down. But you do have to take it off for the E. 267. You can't really leave the right hand down in that exercise. 268, some more throat tone work. Uh, 269, the E major triad. Notice that for the B, G sharp B, I'm leaving the right hand down. You can't leave it down for the E though. And the E major chord. Notice that I'm using this B, keeping it all in the right hand. 271 is the minor the minor arpeggio. And now we have the diminished chord starting on E. Note that you will need to use this C to get up to the D sharp. So and now the dominant seventh. And then we have the major and minor ninths. And 275, we factor in a D flat. Notice I'm hardly moving my fingers at all. 276, we need to use the side G flat. And notice that my thumb is going up like that to avoid the tone hole. You want to keep it away from the thumb hole. It won't give you a very nice B flat. 277, the side G flat F sharp. And that's repeated in 278 as well. 279 is quite easy. But you don't want to move your thumb. You don't want to move your thumb too much. 280 is the F major triad. In the second half of that exercise, you can leave the right hand down when you play the A, but you have to take it off for the F. 281 is F minor. You could put fingers down from the G if you do so wish. 282. Again, very close work with the G sharp and the A flat. G sharp and B flat. 283 is quite interesting. You want a really good connection between the A flat and the E. 284 is quite interesting. This is giving us a little bit of F minor. You want a really smooth connection between the B flat and the E. Now 283 is an absolutely brilliant exercise for the left hand. So again, you want that smooth connection between the E and the B flat. And a little more F minor. You want a really smooth connection between the C and the B flat. And similarly in 287. So really good connection between B flat and E, and of course C and G and C. So really, really good left hand exercise. This whole section is brilliant. 288. So this is a bit of a hemiola here. You want a really good smooth connection between the F and the B flat. That's a fantastic little exercise. Now F major. You can put fingers down on the G from the G upwards, but not on the F. Now some more F major, this time in thirds. You can leave these fingers down for the B flat. Although 291 is easy peasy. You 22 equally. And then going over the break again in 293. And some more left hand work in 294. And you want your fingers a little bit more curved than mine are. 295, excellent work between the F and the B flat. 296, we're getting into some A minor action. And some interesting action in 297. Again, very close work with the G sharp and A sharp. 298, straight F major chord. .299 F minor. And 300, a little bit of diminished. Because it's still on the same page, I'm going to include 301 and 302. 301 is the F7 chord. You'll need to use this C. And similarly going up to the 9th. Okay, so you got a couple of bonus exercises there. So that's all from me in this video. Please join me for 303 to 350. So that's all from me. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.